Okay, people. We are 100% live.
100.
100.
So I got this new silver that I just ordered some, but I don't have it yet. But what do you think?
I can't see it. You're going to put it like right in front of this guy. Oh, there you go. It looks gold.
It does, doesn't it? Said new silver.
Tutor in the house.
Toots.
Speaking of that shirt you have on, don't I have one?
Yeah.
Where's mine at?
It's okay.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Do you have any more of those short medicine cuppy type cups? We're gonna need a light turquoise, a dark turquoise, and a shimmery turquoise. And a silver.
Sage was wearing.
So today I'm going to attempt another sample piece for a client that wants a countertop for her guest house. And the guest house color schemes in general are teals and silvers. So I'm going to do a sample piece based on said color scheme. First thing I'm going to mix up is a translucent white. And to do that, I'm just going to take a T-bit of Just Resin's titanium. So I want to be able to see through it. That's the key to making something that looks marble-esque.
What resin are you using?
This is STONECOAT's Art Coat. Anytime we do something with white, we're going to try to use STONECOAT's Art Coat. You can get it from our website or STONECOAT's website. If you get it from our website, you can use the code ATD for 5% off.
If you're new,
or you can use STONECOAT's website and use the code YALL, YALL, all caps, no punctuation, for also a discount. So the next color I'm going to mix up is the Milky Way. The Milky Way I'm using today has none of the dry paste type deal in it, so it's disappeared. Oh, it's right in front of me. So it looks more like a regular mica instead of the fish food look. And that is just because I'm out of regular Milky Way. But client likes sparkly things, so this will be great for that. Now, I need to mix up a little bit of an opaque white.
he's just sitting there smiling.
He's about to bark to get up on the chair.
Bowie just like sits and like just looks at her. What do you think, Bowie?
That silly boy. Okay, so I just mixed up an opaque white, so that means that you cannot see through it. Whereas my translucent white, you would be able to see through it. Cool. Now I'm going to mix up some dark turquoise. It looks black, but it is actually a super nice deep turquoise color. Just to give you an idea.
Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? Thanks for joining us.
Like this.
That is a nice color.
It's dark turquoise. It's been of the top selling colors since we first started carrying Color Obsession. It is a paste like most all the other colors we use, and it mixes in super smooth and creamy. Next color I'm going to mix up is light aquamarine. It's kind of like a bluer version of like a Tiffany color. It's also a paste.
It's a little bit, huh?
Yeah, because I'm going to do like negative space marbly with an exotic pour in the middle, so I don't want to mix up too much of the things.
I don't know how that would even make a difference.
What?
How much, how little this is. Like how much, like how, it's just not a lot.
Yeah, I'm just going to add a little bit into the dirty pour, the exotic pour, just like I did on that purple looking one.
This color is a little lighter in person. Little, not as blue. It's a little, I don't know, it's really weird. Like,
next color is Thornton Shimmer. Happens to be my last name now. Not a fish. We're going to do that on the 27th, but you know. Now I'm torn with this.
less is more.
With this new silver that was sent to me.
It looks like
It looks like a platinum gold, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know. I think it'll look good with that.
I think it will too.
I think it'll look real
also think
good.
that the particle size in it's going to make it kind of break up because it is kind of glitter size.
Yeah.
You know? So I think a little bit of this may end up everywhere. But just like with all glitter-sized particles that we do, I'm going to load it a little bit.
What's up, TG, Vamp, Shelly? How are you guys doing?
It looks a little bit more gold even in the resin. It is translucent, so I'm going to lose a lot of the color that we see.
I would say, yeah.
You can see
That's
right through it.
crazy.
So a lot of this I'm willing to bet is going to sink a little bit. So what I'm going
Thank you, Arlene.
Is shake up this empty jar of silver so that I can throw it away. Do you have that Molotov chrome anywhere?
I just got this in my eyeball.
I'm sorry, Bees. Can I help? So, excuse Jeff for a moment. He got paste in his eye. And I'm sure that did not feel good. So, I'm looking for our chrome marker, but I'm not going to look for it too much longer before I give up. Okay, I give. So I'm just going to use some silver spray paint then. There's some. And this, I'm dropping everything today. Iron lacquers. Acrylic. Is your eye okay?
What are we looking for? If you want to use that.
I'm not sure if that is gonna work, so I'm just getting this silver in here. Montana silver. Okay. I'm going to change my gloves out because I'm going to be trying to manipulate this with my hands. And I don't want any color transfer. First thing, take our transparent or translucent white. And just do what you want with it. It doesn't matter because we're going to be making a design with it. And then the Milky Way.
Arlene, I just designed a new hexagon stencil today. I could have her put it on the website. I think they're going to be like 27 by 17. I guess I need to make it as big as that envelope so it fits perfectly into there, right?
Yeah, that'd make it easier. Alrighty, I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this opaque white into my translucent white to give it color so I don't have to open my jar of paste again. I'm gonna take this this opaque white and just add a little bit. I'm going to take my clean hand and just skim over everything. I'm trying to not mix it, just to integrate it, so to speak. Get everything together.
So Analog just says, hi, I'm new to your channel, love it. I just made my first piece and was wondering if you could explain why the side of the canvas coat's thinner than the top.
So if you're pouring on a canvas, then it's going to dip in the middle, which is why we pour on cradle boards. Now, if you are pouring on a canvas, it's no matter what you do, it's going to dip in the middle a little bit just because resin weighs.
Is that what you're talking about, that it's
a fair bit?
Or the actual sides of the canvas?
You're talking about like the top edge, like this area, or this sides? No, Bowie. I don't know if he's ever heard that word.
What's the problem?
So now we've got some swirls of color. By color, I mean white and Milky Way. I don't know if you guys can even see it on the camera because it's white is one of those colors that's hard to film. However, we're gonna move on.
He's in a mood.
Bowie's in a mood?
He's in a mood.
Oh, I can hear him.
Would you like a drink?
Please. So, now that we have basically our background colors, our marble-esque colors, Rhonda likes to kind of stipple in spray paint as well. If you watch RK3, it's an amazing channel. I am not going to do that because I don't think I even have any gloss white. If you're going to put resin and spray paint together, make sure that it is a gloss spray paint, because if you use the other kind, a flat or satin, it tends to get just chunky. All right, now we're gonna make an exotic pour, unless she answered, so I can answer a question about the sides.
Thank you, Barry. Probably doing the orders.
Cool. So now I'm gonna do a dirty pour. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm doing white and then just a little swizzle of color.
Swizzle. Yeah, you only need a
little
swizzle.
Swizzle of color. You don't want it to take over. Less is definitely more in this design. We're just hitting it with the swizzle.
Hitting it with the swizzle. Swizzle swazzle.
And then the opaque white. And
so
then
what did you put in there first?
the dark turquoise. Then
I'm talking about, was there clear?
Oh, no, it was translucent white. I'm going to put a couple drops of
Oh,
silver
yeah.
spray paint.
Analog, it's basically gravity. It's definitely going to,
Pull
it'll
from the
thin out.
sides.
Yeah, it'll thin out when it goes over the edge. There's nothing you could do about that.
You could tape your sides up, and then once the resin is settled or set a lot, you could pull the tape. So if you're using art coat, since it's a 2-hour working time, you could pull it maybe a couple hours after.
I would test that if you're new to this. If you understand what she's saying.
I'm thinking I put too much color into this.
Basically, analog, you're making a dam. You're putting the tape up about an inch above the top of your canvas. Basically, you're making a dam so that your resin doesn't go over the side, and then about an hour and a half or so, 2 hours, pull the tape off, and then it'll just kind of run down the side because the resin had been set up.
Okay, moment of truth. Mommy, 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 moment of truth. I'm scared. Okay, go.
Look how amazing that is. Hey, I just do one line. Look at that, y'all. How fun. That looks a little bleh.
Yep.
Yeah, art by Emma. That's true. And don't move it around because then it'll have nowhere for it to go. I would just do a practice one before you try to do, a really solid piece.
Maybe not that part.
I think you just put a little bit too much.
That silver.
I would run white. Maybe do a nice white hard, like kind of bigger right here and kind of blah, 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 blah.
You want me to put a white line through the dirty pour? I'm just asking before I do it.
Yeah, because I think it's like blending. There's not a lot of, like, I was used to seeing a hardcore, kind of a more defined lines, and I feel like there's so many different layers that it kind of blended all together.
So you think I should do a dark turquoise and white? If I do just white, it may look separate.
I don't know. That's some technical term Jeff is using. Yeah, I try. I've been hanging out with Erica too long.
Whatever. Let's take some opaque white. A little swizzle of dark turquoise. And the rest of my opaque white. Give it a little swirl for interest.
Yeah, I don't know about. I don't like the swirl. That's just me. Go ahead. You don't have to stop.
But now I'm scared about putting this on there if you don't like it.
Hey, but I love it. I love it. It's just I wouldn't do it. What? No, I'm just playing. I was doing what
Hate you.
Alexis was saying.
I'm just rolling it in the cup a little bit to make some movement.
Yeah, you need to use some STONECOAT countertops. Yeah, look at that. I love that. Swizzle swirl. Blubble blubble blub. Blub blub blub.
Blah, blah.
That's fun. This looks like those pictures you see where it's like Antarctica and it's frozen except for like the center of a little river that runs through it that's melting. That is beautiful. do that.
Should I put it here or in this one? Probably here.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can do
so.
one over there. And y'all notice how she kept it at a pretty consistent speed and distance from the canvas. I think if she would have picked it up any higher, it would started doing really wiggly lines, and it wouldn't have went with this, you know, the actual layout of that.
I agree. What if I put some of this into some of that?
How flat. Woo, that's stone coat.
Glass. This might be amazing. This awesome glittery pewter I just made.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
But because it's spray paint, it's going to be on the thinner side, so I'm not going to be able to pull a full line.
Lyndon Arts. Is that how I say that? Lyndon? Loudon? Lyddon? I'm so trying this. Beautiful for sure, Melissa says.
Thanks, y'all. So you notice I just reversed or rotated the piece. See how there's this dark shadow just here? That's because everything was shifting towards this side, well, when it was over here. And so that transparent or translucent white is rolling over that exotic pour that we did. And that's giving that shadow. Now, that is something I prefer when I do marbled looks because it gives depth to the piece. It makes it look more realistic. And one reason why we like to do pour in places because they're almost always just slightly off.
Thank you, Shelly. Have a nice night.
I feel like I need to do more of this.
TG says, I love the spontaneous color invention.
Spontaneous color inventions are always fun.
I'm doing this today, but what color? Rainbow, purple, black, and gold. All the colors, and then add black and gold and purple.
Also purple. So this client is into sparkly things and shiny things, pretty things, girly things, and I think that this would be right up her alley. It's almost geodesque, isn't it?
Kinda.
With these
I'm
lines.
not a
added.
fan of this, but I think because it's just spreading.
Well, it's gonna live and relax and do things.
Live and relax.
Should I add another line of the silver?
I
don't know where.
Sure. Maybe like kind of
Through it?
Yeah, right here. Yeah. With the dirty pour, do you think it's best to give the resin a swirl or just pour it once you fill the cup? Heidi, that's what we were just talking about. Erica does that. For some reason, I think maybe if it's the colors you use, if you're using a bunch of opaque colors, give it a swirl to make it a little interesting. But if you're using some transparent white, that transparent teal she had, the gold or the silver, I'm sorry, that I think it might blend together.
It will. It did. It did. It blended a lot, but the reason why I do a swirl or a swizzle, whatever I called it, is because if you just pour puddle, 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 you're gonna pour out just long versions of the puddle. You know what I mean? Like if you just
Right.
pour it directly in the center and you pour it out, it's just gonna be how you put it in, but longer.
What if you did this? Listen to this.
I'm here for it.
Do some clear. All right, get you some clear. Get you a good amount of clear. Then put your solid color. Do a solid. Then do maybe a transparent. Then another clear. Then a transparent. Then another clear. Like, don't stir it around, but just make sure there's
A
quite
pillow of clear.
yeah, in between all the colors. So then when you pour it out, it's not gonna, like, it'll be solid, but then when it's next to that clear, it'll fade. Like, it'll blend in, maybe. I don't know. I just saw it in my head. I don't know.
I think that'll look really good, but you'll get more of what I think you're looking for if you did a transparent with an opaque of that. So if we did like, if we wanted to do dark turquoise, and we would use, I guess, something similar would be the Thornton shimmer. You know what I mean? Like an opaque, translucent, clear fade. I was worried that if you have just clear and transparents,
Oh, I
that it's
know.
just gonna
Maybe
get-
more of a solids, but just to, maybe because the clear will make it, just the clear will make it, when it touches it, transparent.
I think it'll look cool.
It's like a, I don't know if anybody's done that.
I can't think of
Literally a
anybody that's done
clear
that.
pour with, opaque in it. I don't know. A bowling ball. That's what I picture, maybe how
Or marble,
marble, yeah.
like an actual like marble. So I love this. I think client's gonna love this. She actually requested not to have a sample piece, but I'm not gonna go into a gig blind. So
She trusts her. Jeff, you should try it.
sounds like everybody wants to see what you're talking about.
Mm. I don't know where the resin's at. We're out.
We're out of resin. Jeff's been cutting all day, so I'm sure he wants to just.
No, now I want to see it though. I want to see if it works. So
Okay.
mix up some resin. Where's the? I don't know. Like, I see it
down
down there, but that's all messy. I don't want to touch that.
Okay.
There's a full bottle there.
I'm gonna take this to dust free.
Where's the ones that you mixed?
They're down there. Looks like one of them fell over when you got resin in your eye. The big jugs, the 2-gallon.
Let's see here. So if you guys, guys and gals, we have the stencils on the website. I know that's the fun one. I think I'm going to use a different teal for the 3D looking thing. I need to practice on that one. I used to be able to do that really well. And then here's like a blurry one. But these stencils are on our website. We have a 16 by 20 and 11 by 14. All right, so what do we?
Are you still thinking about making this into a dragon, or can I paint over
We
it?
can paint over
What color do you want your background?
that. White.
White.
Yeah, white. Isn't that weird?
So what colors are you thinking?
Just the same. I need some gloves. Sorry for the delay, y'all.
We're doing the test so you don't have to. Take
Yeah.
a couple minutes.
Remember, we do the test so you don't have to.
I have those. I have these ones.
I'm talking about to mix the resin, babe.
Oh, yeah, right. Pardon me, you guys, for not answering questions for a moment. We are trying to get some resin mixed up real quick. You're gonna put A in first. Just asking. So you're gonna do an all over dirty pour.
4 ounces?
You're gonna do an all over dirty.
I don't know, whatever. 2 and then 2, but maybe more.
You're gonna need more than that if you're doing an all over dirty pour.
I think this will be fine.
Okay. Do you want any other color in there? Other than these three?
No.
Okay.
But I probably will, like, need more of those colors, though.
What's up, Manuel in Austin? Your cats are watching? That's funny. Oh, yeah, y'all don't forget that we're doing a class. Who are you barking at? We're doing a class coming up August 6th and 7th with Tammy Anderson. What? You want to be a part of that? Run over to our website and get you a seat in the class before they sell out. It's for August, and we've already sold half the seats.
Uh-oh.
Breach? Oh, just overspill.
Yeah.
Bubba. Hey. It's okay. All right, well, do you then. I am super pumped at that silver mixed with the glitter silver. That turned out super awesome.
I think this would be good.
Wish you were close by. We do too, Millie, but we are also taking the class on the road. If you're interested, Rhonda and myself, ATD and RK3 are hitting the road. You have enough clear left for in between your pores?
Yeah. But we're gonna need more color in here, right? I don't know, this might be good.
I'm just gonna grease this for you because it's not gonna move very easy.
Yeah, I shouldn't have poured that much in each of these. I forgot I needed clear in the middle.
It's okay. I think that since you only have 3 colors, that you'll be able to get what you're going after with what you got. Bam. Okay. I'm watching for your itinerary. I'm in St. Louis. So We're thinking about breaking up the tour in two separate. Oh, we'll talk about that after this. All right, B. Talk us through what you're doing.
Well, I'm just gonna put layer on layer.
But with big breaks of clear in the middle.
I'm gonna try, yeah.
So you did dark turquoise, no, clear, dark turquoise, clear, light aquamarine, clear, Thornton shimmer.
See.
I think a key to this working also is not pouring from super high up. You want to be closer because you don't want that gravity. I almost said gravitational pull.
How should I do this? Should I just run a little line through it?
Huh?
Should I just go bloop? Or just leave it? Let's leave it.
You wanted to leave it.
Alright, so should I do a little, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I wouldn't overlap it too much.
That
So
didn't come out of the way
this
I thought.
bit did what you were talking
See,
about.
yeah.
I think the rest of it is just too much color, but this bit, even
I think
on
it
camera,
just
you can
sank
see.
on top of itself.
Yeah.
It was just too heavy.
You're getting some cell action though.
Yeah, it didn't do anything. I was literally probably just thinking in a 3D form.
Forgetting that it's gonna lay flat.
Yeah.
People loved what that end of it looked like. So maybe like a whole bunch of clear and then just a swizzle of color.
Swizzle stick.
Everybody's saying it looks like a deep ocean. Because it does, especially on camera. G-Udy! I have a question. How do you do a dirty pour without cells? Like if you want to ensure you don't get any. I would make sure you're using a thinner epoxy because thinner resin won't allow for the cells to hold onto each other because they're so thin they're gonna break if they even form at all. I would use no base cell paste, obviously. And I would make sure that you don't use too much heat because a lot of times the heat can create cells even when you're not trying to. And don't try to manipulate it too much. Like pour it out, do a good grease the pan layer so that it moves on its own. Because when you start messing with it and making the colors go over each other and then you start thinning it out with heat, that's when cells typically tend to pop up. So I would just keep that in mind.
No, that was a lot, but
Don't dip your head in it. Jessica, you can always shoot me a message and or an email, and happy to help you. You should see how it looks on here. It looks very oceanic. Susan says, Jeff, this is a gorgeous.
well, thank you.
I thought that was a bald spot too, but I think it was just clear.
See, that's what I want to do. Like, I want to have like white, solid, light, white, and then do that blow to where it's like how that plumes out onto the white. There's just too much of that teal.
Put some of the silver in it. Betty says this looks awesome. Thank you guys. All 50-something of you, thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you got an extra thumb. Don't mind Jeff, he's just using his face to create some design elements.
Got it on my shirt. Oh, when that goes underneath that teal. Give me that. Where's that teal at? Is that it?
It's going to be the one with no sparkles in it. Also, you have clear in here. What's up, JJ? How you doing? You're making a whole new color? That would make a cool clock with silver numbers and hands. What's up, Angela? How are you doing? Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Maybe we should put the colors in first, then pour the clear.
Love blue marble. You could send this as a sample too. Yeah? Thanks, Arlene.
Woo! Separate the seas. That's just too busy. Too much. Yeah, there was other color in that, so yeah.
But it looks great. Oh, it's sliding over itself.
Yeah, that's too much.
No.
What are you gonna do? I'm over it. Oh well, I tried, y'all. Just didn't come out the way I thought it would. But thanks for being behind me in my endeavor.
Oh, it's okay. It was just a crazy kitty cat.
All right. You want to say your goodbyes?
No.
Oh, my phone is hot. Huh?
Anytime I have my earbud in and someone sends me a text and I say anything, it's like, so you want to send, it looks good with this color. As a response, because that's what I just said. And so she's like, are you ready to send it? And then I have to say, no.
You ready to show the world your hair?
Why do you want to?
Look how pretty she looks still.
Silly.
Tell them goodbyes.
All right, you guys.
Thanks for watching. You guys have been super duper awesome. Awesome supportiveness. And if you guys are on TikTok, go check us out. We're just about to hit 6,000 followers, which is super awesome. Yeah, Manuel, we started 44 minutes ago. Okay. Thank you. She's not finished. The live.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. If you guys have requests of anything you would like to see us paint, make sure to leave them down in the comments after this video post so that we can see them and do research on them, because as you know, we do the test so you don't have to. Anyways, Thanks for watching. We care about you guys so much. Love y'all. And be kind to one another. You never know what someone's going through.
And always remember, we try to do a test.
So you don't have to.
To jazz hands. You guys have an awesome night. We'll see you later. Bye.
I said bye.
I said bye.
You said bye.
I said bye.